Okay, part 2.
The hardest part about doing this in the Philippines is the availability of jars. And I'm finally getting some through Lazada, but it's kind of a battle uh, because I found out just because they got it listed on their site doesn't mean they stock it. So, and what's nice about Lazada, they'll drop ship COD, cash on delivery here, which I like, so I can inspect the product before I pay for it. But like I said, the availability of jars here, if you're in one of the major cities, I'm sure it's a whole different ball game. There's got to be some places, because I know people here do can. I'm not sure that it's not really a big thing. And the people out in the country don't. I think they initially can't afford the stuff in order to be able to do it. But then again, like most things, the initial investment is high, but the return, you've got to take the return over a long amount of time for the simple reason, like the hot water bath in the canner here, it should last, oh geez, unless something accidentally breaks, so that should basically last close to forever.
You did not add hot.
And all this adds up. It's amazing. Uh, what a little bit of dill in the bottom of a quart or pint jar will do to pickles. And I'm sure it'll be amazing what a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of the hot peppers, and the garlic here will do for the peppers here. Uh, and I'm doing this mostly to be able to add this to a stew or be able to add it to a soup. Yeah, you can see the oxygen bubbles coming up here.
That is nice pepper because it's not hot.
No, this is more or less the bell peppers, the sweet peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's starting to boil there. Wow, there we got a little color in that one. Add that to there. And so the process continues here.
How many cans you gonna use? Till this one will be.
And the canner here actually holds, well, it actually holds 7 to a layer of the pint jars, so I can do 7, hold 7 quart jars. It'll also hold 14 pints if you had that much to put in there. So I'll kind of let everybody go here. Let me finish my process here. I've already canned some peppers. It's just not me willing to with the production that we're getting. I really don't want to waste anything. I hate wasting food. So many people going hungry that no matter what it is, even though it's something like pepper here, I really don't want to waste any of it. And the best thing to do is to be able to put it away into a situation where at any time in the future you can use it, and it can be part of your food diet. There we go. Looks about right. And some salt. And some vinegar. Right there. Let me get some. Just remember, basically, get a ball canning book, follow instructions. There's so much information on the internet on canning. Matter of fact, you go to the internet, you'll probably get canning overload because there's too much information. And then the best part of it is just experiment. Go through some basic recipes. There's enough markets around to pick up the veggies that you want. And just go from there and start doing it. That's the way I started years ago. We're going to have a lot of this left over. I didn't think we were going to have that much, but
You didn't have can?
I got one more after this. So the rest, maybe Beth, we can throw some bones or something in there and make a soup.
A lot of bell pepper.
Don't worry, there'll be a lot. There'll be a lot left here. Like I said, I only got one more jar to fill here.
That one? That's the last one?
So also stick with me here because I think next week I want to can some meat. That's a whole different ball game. And you have to be very careful canning the meat because the possibility of salmonella and everything else, and do it right. And in order to correctly can the meat, the old timers actually did it with a hot water bath, and for a lot of them it turned out pretty good. I've done it with hot water bath, and you get maybe 30% failures on it. The pressure cooker, you'll get 100% success on being able to can certain meats. And I want to start doing that a bit so that we can start putting some meat aside here. Because as a staple, to have that protein in your diet, I think it's very important for all you vegetarians. I don't want to discourage you, but I still think that important part of anybody's diet is a well-rounded diet with everything.
So you still have cans?
I got one more jar to fill. Whoops.
No, what I mean, next, meat, canning.
No, we'll can it in jars.
That one? That size?
Oh, sure.
Small.
Yeah, but I'll bet you can squeeze half pound of hamburger in there. I would like to do the quart jars.
Oh.
If we can get some.
We'll use our pig, then we have that, because we have the, what do you call that one? You grind it?
Oh, what would be good is, because that way you get a much better quality pork.
Yeah. I don't want to buy in the market.
And the fat you can render as lard. And guess what you do with that?
Yeah.
You fry everything with it.
Even the chicken, the native chicken,
Well, I don't know. You're not going to get much meat off a native chicken. Did I put everything in there? Yeah, I did.
No, in one glass, use 2 chicken. Because that's a good meat, chicken. Free range. Unlike the other chicken. That's the last one.
Yep.
Why you want add ginger?
Oh, it's a completely different taste.
Ginger? It's so nice to add ginger. Just slice it. Maybe you're gonna make it another canning. Add ginger and that one. Ginger is good too. You just slice it.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, boy. Yeah, pack it down in there.
Oh, no more.
Yeah, we came out pretty close here.
You see? No more.
Oh, there's still some in there. But not a lot. I counted, I pretty well did it again. Came out pretty close to what I wanted here. That looks like about it.
Yeah, you should do the papaya too.
Well, it's something I got to look up because anything I haven't ever done.
Because you have papaya.
And that you really need to look it up in the ball canning book.
I think that's the same steps too.
See what you can do because some stuff really can't be canned. There's other better methods to preserve it.
Is that hot, the water?
This?
Yeah.
Well, it was boiling. I'm sure it's hot.
But you turned off already.
Get as many of the air bubbles out. That just helps the canning process. Get as much of that out of there as you can. Make sure that you have a good seal. Whoops. Yeah, these are boiled too, so everything's hot here, honey. Yeah. Okay.
Finish. This is
I
part 2.
got that done.
Part 2 video. Let's check here. I want to look at.
You can do that.
Okay, how many cans are there?
There's 7 cans in there.
Okay. Cover it. Just difficult part.
Okay.
Finish.
too, just snug down. Okay, let's cover this up. This needs to,
So you're gonna wait how many minutes?
35 minutes from the time it hits 10 pounds.
35 minutes. So,
But first of all, let it boil a little bit.
okay. Just almost an hour.
And then this is the regulator for the pressure canner. And it's got markings on the one side, 15. This is the 10, 15, 5 pounds per square inch. And because we're close to sea level, we do 10 here. 10 pounds of pressure in order when you cook it. What it means is that normally water boils at 212 degrees. Under 10 pounds of pressure, it will boil all the way up to, oh gosh, trying to think. Well, anyway, it pressure cans it. It actually cans it under pressure, forcing the oxygen out. And where this is about 35 minutes, meat is 90 minutes. That long you cook the meat in order to pressure can it. So because it's been boiling already, I'm going to stick that on there, my 10 pounds. And this gauge will raise up to 10 pounds right there. And in order for this to keep it at 10 pounds, this will start jiggling. And it'll stay at 10 pounds. And once it starts jiggling, we time it.
Oh, I'll be back later, guys. That's gonna be part 3 video. Thanks for watching.